Alrighty guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. Today, going over what could possibly be the late end of the year celebration dual Dokkan Fest if they want to go dual Dokkan Fest LRs. What about NAMEK Saga? Now I know a lot of people have been toying around with that idea because it is so underrepresented. It has so much representation that can be done, and it's so underrepresented for being the most popular or one of the more popular arcs in the entire series. I mean, the amount of LRs that we have for this category is funny because a lot of the scenes in Dragon Ball they, they originate from the joke of this arc being like so long and like a lot of it just being a whole fighting series. So Super Saiyan Goku, we can get possibly 2 to 3 just base standalone LRs from his time fighting with Golden or fighting with Frieza in the Namek Saga. We don't really have that well of a good what is it called, base Goku that goes into Super Saiyan. I mean, we have this one, and the reason I bring this up because at the meetup event that they had in LA recently, they showed off something relating to this Goku being able to get a new background, a stylized background, and then it occurred to me that you know maybe a super easy A for him is in order. I mean, 2022, it's about that time where we could probably start seeing some super easy A's, especially for this Goku. And this scene in Dragon Ball, like Goku going Super Saiyan, is probably one of the more iconic scenes in the entire show. Just from its raw aura of Goku going Super Saiyan, Goku fighting Frieza, but there's a whole like battle before that. Like Goku is using the Kaioken, using multiple techniques, and a lot of that does not get shown in any cards that we have in Dokkan. The only cards that Mac would show some of his fight is this one, the STR one, the one I'm about to pull up, which is a exchange unit, and they only use like portions from the start of the fight. It's not enough, especially for the show that it or the arc that makes the show what it is. A really entertaining like fighting manga. Like it's one of those moments that's like, wait a minute, there's no LRs that represent, say, this standalone Ginyu from the point where Ginyu takes his body, that Vegeta fight. We only see a little bit of that fight in this same in LR. For the start of the celebration, I would like to see us get a Ginyu Goku, just a Ginyu Goku, him with all the attacks that he does against like Goku's friends like Krillin and Gohan and that nature. It could be a Ginyu Goku and a tag Jace. We could actually get the whole Frieza Force or Ginyu Force redone. I'd like to see a new Zarbon and Dodoria tag unit, or just a transforming Zarbon unit, because to this day, we do not have a transformed Zarbon except for this SSR, but it doesn't really count. But it's like we don't have one that like in game. Like Zarbon is a transformation character. You would think Dokkan would go crazy and try to make a character like that. But he's on a decent, he's on a decent bit of categories too. Like make him a support unit if you do, and he's gonna be ready to be used. I mean, we have Vegeta that does a lot of fighting. The fight with Raccoon, the fight with Jason Birder, like limited time, but he's just like looking off to the corner at them. But the fight with Ginyu, the early fights with him and Krillin and Gohan versus, say, Frieza, one of the most iconic villains, and then we're just gonna get to that right away. Frieza is so underrepresented in this game. It's just hilarious because Frieza is this shot in Dragon Ball before Goku goes Super Saiyan when he's about to blow up Krillin. This shot is not. It's like it's not animated in the active scale. We don't hear the voice lines, the crazy voice lines that especially Dokkan nowadays can do. So it's a little odd that they haven't went back to the celebration, but I think it's for them to do a dual Dokkan Fest, try to hype up, right before the anniversary, Goku Frieza LR. Maybe can have a tag mechanic for one of them. One of them probably being a tag from Goku into Gohan or Gohan into Goku. I mean, Gohan also, I mean, we do see a little bit of it in his LR with Piccolo, but Gohan kind of has like a little bit of a moment in the fight where Goku and Frieza are going at it, and Goku's sent into like a backdrop of lava and rocks and whatever not. And then Gohan realizes that like he is probably like the only Saiyan left because he couldn't sense his father's signature, like his energy signature. And the little fight that he had with Frieza at that point, that itself is not animated well because Gohan is like, for many times, he's going up and head up against these powerful enemies, and the attacks that he's doing is not represented. It's kind of the key asset to this game. Like we have maybe the Masenko that he throws at the one-handed Masenko that he throws at Final Form Frieza that catches him off guard. I know this unit has the one that he does against what is it called? No, not this unit. This unit is the one that he does at Frieza, but we don't have any other unit that kind of emulates that same attack. And for Frieza, I mean, could I dare say we can get one more like transformation character that goes all the way from second form? Second form Frieza has like a gruesome attack. Like the fact that he doesn't have the horn attack where he impales Krillin, or the Hail Frieza, which is him just raising his hand and blowing up like a big plateau. Like the fact that that is not in the crazy animations is kind of, I'd be worried that Dokkan is going to start dropping these characters a lot quicker than expected, especially for like anniversary. It probably might not reach them for anniversary as the most hype, but anything before that can hold a dual Dokkan Fest, say Golden Week, that Christmas celebration is right around the corner. I mean, we're picking out at this point, picking out characters that we can take. This Goku, when he's angry about Krillin, and then his fight with Goku still. I mean, we still don't have this Goku with the super crazy animations. The one that's fully enraged, like this whole, don't mention Krillin's name, like that whole like animation, that is not something that we get to see in Dragon Ball, like especially in this game. It's kind of a little wild that they haven't did that for us yet. But who's to say they don't just drop that character literally Golden Week Dual Dokkan Fest? But if we're looking for ideas, the Namek Saga is loaded with them. We could also do a third form Frieza. Third form Frieza has one card, one actual usable card. It is the worldwide download celebration unit that came with these two. 2021, like come on, that was 4 years ago that we got this. We can re-update with the animations. He can transform and have that crazy I mean, currently, unlike how we have the Cell card that goes from base Cell to perfect, we don't have a Frieza with the nice animations that goes through all of his transformations, which I think we still would like to see in this game, even if it's year 11, year 11, and we would like to still see like what they could put on the screen and display for us. Now we let him get an easy A as well. He's definitely in the need for an easy A. Piccolo would get an easy A. Super easy A for this first form Frieza. I am literally calling it. And then they could honestly redo this card by itself. A tag Zarbon and Dodoria into Frieza. It would work perfectly well. You sub easy this character. Like, oh my goodness, they just have so many options because a lot of it is underrepresented characters and a lot of it is older super attacks that Dokkan has mastered making super attacks out of nothing. So why don't we actually use the assets that we have and the actual like good choreography in Dragon Ball? Also, to that note, when I was saying the Ginyu Force can be redone, I would like to see the Ginyu Force as like some of them as tag units. It's kind of the same thing that Legends has done recently with the Ginyu Force. Instead of just making them separate, they made Kurakum and then Goldo be a tag, and then they made Birder and Jace be a tag. We could do that. I mean, Dokkan this year has been spamming the tag mechanic. Like literally, almost every major release has been tag. A lot of the characters in the original Frieza saga are fighting in duos, in pairs, or together, or they're on the same side. So we could get a tag Vegeta or Gohan and Krillin into Vegeta. We could get a tag Piccolo and Vegeta, because while they don't directly like fight, right, like fight with each other, for Vegeta's better words, they're still fighting right after each other because they have to go against Frieza, and they're kind of just like testing their strength. And then that leads me to mainly going back to this Frieza, the planet busting attack. I mean, this is not in the good animation, so I think this is one of his more popular attacks. It could be the active skill, him holding up the hand saying it's 5 minutes gonna be. We all know the joke with Dragon Ball fights taking literally years to animate, 5 days to watch, 30 episodes, and in the anime world it's only 5 minutes. So like we could definitely get this Frieza involved, because he does a lot of fighting against just the base form Goku, against just Kaioken Goku, does a lot of fighting against Vegeta, and then he does a bit of fighting against Super Saiyan Goku before he says, you know what, hell with it, I'm gonna go full power myself. And we have a full power Frieza, but chat, that was so long ago. That was almost eons ago, 2021, that we got this unit. Yeah, no, we can get updated animations for this Frieza, and it's not like his animations are bad by any means, but we could definitely get an update of it. We don't have the death saucers in the most high def animation. We don't have. I mean, it is an active skill. I'm the one who's gonna kill you. It's that one-handed arm attack that Frieza's doing right here. I mean, standby, maybe a standby active skill. We can actually get the cut in half Frieza that's doing that, like, say, I think it would be in the same like sense as the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku that has a standby effect. Hold on, let me, like where he's doing the Shenron, like not Shenron, but just the Dragon Fist. That is the same way that I want this Frieza to be handled. Kind of give him like a standby period after, like, say he takes enough damage, and then he's just launching off that super attack, that one-handed one-shot super attack. And a lot of it is just animations that they haven't even used, or animations that they could just splice together and make an LR out of. It's so much fighting being done in the NAMEK saga that they can make, honestly, 3 to 4 LRs probably off of each individual character if they wanted to go that far. But they're probably going to put a lot of it together and splice it in that way so that they can make it the most hype and more inclusive of each scene from each direct episode. But yeah, it's definitely something that they could do. I'm looking forward to maybe them having NAMEK Saga as the Christmas dual Dokkan Fest before anniversary. I think that would be really good to get, say, a lot of these hype animations just to the fan base, especially the EZAs would go crazy, and I think it would be decently in order for them to drop these characters. I mean, we haven't gotten the cooler EZA that we wanted for movie bosses, but he's a space traveling warrior character just like Frieza is, so there's a chance that he may EZA, and then there's a chance that we could get the Goku from that movie, the movie boss of Goku from that movie, because he is still a pure Saiyan, Super Saiyan, and he's going to have, like, what is that link? What is that team that they all share? Is it a Miraculous Awakening? But it would be for the first time. Would this Goku be on this category? No, so it's just literally the first time, yeah. So that Goku wouldn't be on the category, but he'd be on something like Connected Hope, I bet. Connected Hope, he could be a leader skill for Pure Saiyan with tags too, maybe Majin, not Majin, but like what's his face? Tags to like, funny enough, he's actually not on the category. Wow. Why is that Goku not on the category? It's funny to me. But with that being said, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe. Of course, any other comments, any other suggestions, any other videos you want me to do, throw that in the comment section down below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next time.
You are a fool to challenge a god. I'll calm the anger of the gods into you.